Welcome to the Imagination Station, where stories come alive, it's our creation. Hassan, Ritaj, Ria, and Rima too. With teacher Farah, there's so much to do. We'll read about the stars and the ocean blue, explore new hobbies, there's always something new. From painting to dancing, let's give it a try. With laughter and learning, we'll reach for the sky. So gather round, friends, let's start our quest. In this magical world, we'll learn and have the best. With every page we turn, our minds will grow wide. At the Imagination Station, come join the ride.
Viewers, and welcome to Imagination Station. Today we have an amazing story for you guys. But before we start, can you guys introduce yourself?
I'm Rima. And I'm Ria.
And I'm Hassan. So I'm gonna tell you guys what's the title of today's story. So I actually made up the story. I made up the story from my mind. So I'm gonna name the story The Hard-Working Red Hen.
The Red Hen. You're all about colors, aren't you? Blue story, red story, yellow story, green story. Yeah, I mean, he's all about adjectives. Once was a sleepy story. Yeah, and then a lot of color stories. Who knows with these stories? But I'm excited. Yep.
Well, dear viewers, we're gonna take a short break and let us get back to you. So don't go away. Welcome back, dear viewers. Our short break is finally over, and I've been waiting to tell you guys this story. This story, I've been working on it for hours. It was so much pain. This story took me so long. Well, once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage at the edge of a meadow, there lived a little red hen. She was small, cheerful, and always busy.
And red. And red.
Her feathers gleamed in the sunlight, and she clucked merrily as she went about her chores. Cluck.
She's chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Do you know what chicken means?
It's chicken?
Scared. Coward.
No, we do not say that because in Imagination Station, we are respectful. And
she's
what?
A chicken. I just told her she's chicken. Yeah, it's chicken, right?
But let's just continue, okay?
Yeah.
But she didn't live alone. In that same cottage, she shared her space with 3 very lazy friends: a sleepy cat, a silly duck, and a playful dog. Now, don't get me wrong, they weren't bad animals, they were just uninterested in hard work.
That's called lazy? Yeah.
They were just uninterested, which doesn't mean lazy, because you guys can just stay on the couch, watch Imagination Station all day.
And you'll get spanked by a parent, so that is not a good idea. You can watch the show, you gotta play, you gotta study, you gotta read, strike a balance.
And you gotta be polite and ask. Well, every day, while the little red hen swept the floor, washed the dishes, and tended the garden, the cat napped on the windowsill, the duck floated lazily in the pond, and the dog rolled in the grass, chasing his tail or a passing butterfly.
Chasing his tail? Why do animals love chasing their tails? I mean, shouldn't they know something that's part of their body? I mean, if I just keep my hand and try to reach it, I should know it's my hand. Weird.
Well, some people drop tails and go back to pick it up. Well, one fine morning, while scratching in the garden, the little red hen found something. It was small and golden and round. A grain of wheat. She clucked excitedly. If I plant it, it will go into wheat. And from that, I can make bread. And she carried it inside and called out, "This is my favorite part. Who will help me plant this grain of wheat?" The cat stretched and yawned. Not I, he purred. The duck flapped his wings and quacked. Not I. The dog wagged his tail. Not I, he
Not
barked.
anyone.
The little red hen tilted her head.
Then I will.
Exactly. Very well, she said. I will plant it myself. And she did. Day by day, she watered the soil and pulled up weeds. She watched as the tiny green shoots grew taller and stronger under the sun. The cat watched from the windowsill. The duck watched from the pond. The dog watched from under a shady tree. But just a question. What does plants need to grow?
Okay, it needs a lot of stuff. So plants need sunlight, water, chlorophyll, that's a pigment that's
And carbon
present
dioxide.
inside the plant, and air, and nutrients from the soil, lots of stuff.
They need almost, everything in nature.
Yeah.
Ooh. Thank you for that information, Rima and Ria. Thank you so
Do you
much.
want one more information?
Sure.
The way plants make food, it's not a simple word called
It actually
cooking.
eats itself.
It's a very complicated word called photosynthesis.
And I'll give you
Photosynthesis.
another information. The word photo means
light.
light.
And I
the
can
word-
give you another information. We should
have
start
to get
reading.
back.
But when the wheat was tall and golden and ready for harvest, the little red hen said, "Who will help me cut the wheat?" "Not I," said the cat. "Not I,"
I.
said the duck.
Not
I, said the dog. "Very well," said the little red hen. "I will cut it myself." And she did. With great effort, she gathered the stalks, bundled them up, and carried them to the mill. There, the wheat was ground into fine, soft flour. When she returned, she asked, "Who will help me bake the bread?" I want you guys to guess what will they say.
Not
I.
All of them will say, not I.
"Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the duck.
Not I.
said the dog.
Then I will.
The little red hen sighed. "Ah, very well, I will bake it myself." And she did. The cottage soon filled with the warm, comforting smell of fresh bread. The
I
crust-
can already smell it.
Just
bread,
crunchy.
bread, chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
But the crust, it turned golden brown. The inside was soft and fluffy. The little red hen placed the loaf on the window to cool, and just as she was about to slice it, the cat appeared. But speaking of this warm, comforting smell of bread, every time I go to visit my grandma's, every time I go outside of my grandma's house, I can smell the bread. It smells so good. Fresh, warm bread smells so good and is so good for you. Which is why you should eat bread, because you need carbs so you can live a human life.
Human life?
Human life.
I hope the
Human.
cat didn't say that.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
Maybe he
he's a
did.
cat.
but the cat said, "I'd love a piece," he purred. "So would I," quacked the duck, waddling
So
up.
would I.
"Me too," barked the dog. licking
No,
his
you
lips.
won't. Who will eat the bread?
Silence.
I will.
Silence in the studio.
Excuse me.
I'm kidding, you can talk.
Thank you, but you may talk now.
But the little red hen looked at them. "You didn't help me plant the wheat, or harvest it, or grind the flour, or bake the bread. Why would I share it with you?" The three animals blinked. They had no answer. "I will eat this bread myself," she said, and she did. Every last crumb. Not even a singular bit left on the plate.
That's okay.
Now, the next day, something changed. The cat came into the kitchen and asked, "Hen, may I help you wash the dishes?" The duck offered to sweep the floor, and the dog even volunteered to dig a new
Way
vegetable
too much
pitch.
to digest for me.
Yeah, it just, they just changed like, okay, I'm lazy. Today I'm ready to work.
Yeah, but the little red hen smiled. But you guys should smile all the time. But the little red hen smiled. Well, what a surprise! Of course you may help. And from that day on, the cottage became a place where everyone worked together and everyone shared their rewards. Well, I need a watch. Well, we sadly ran out of time. We're gonna take a short break and let us get back to you, so don't go away.
Today's advice is smile. Yes, one word, smile. Everyone wants to see your beautiful face and your beautiful smile. Show me your teeth with a big, big smile. So beautiful. You know, when you smile, everything gets better. When someone sees your smile, they become happy. So, if you see your mom tired, go and smile. If you see your dad coming from work, go and smile to him. Spreading smiles is such an amazing and wonderful thing. If you see anyone sad, just smile, show them your big, beautiful white teeth, and everyone will be happy.
Well, welcome back, dear viewers. Our short break has ended. Are you guys even there still? I wonder. But you guys better be there, and you must have snacks with
They
you.
are there. I mean,
Where?
we can literally see them. Exactly.
I don't see anything.
I can.
Oh, now I see them. Hi. So we're gonna be talking about the moral of the story. Who would like to go first? Raise your hands.
Go ahead. You can go. Okay.
Raise your hands.
This story tells us the importance of hard work. It tells us the importance of sharing the work, because if one person does everything, then it's not just about sharing the work, it's about when you work, you improve. So if you don't do your share of work, then you will not improve. So when it's a group, it has to be a team effort. Otherwise, it's not a team, it's just a single person work.
Yeah, I agree. You know, guys, actually, if your parents tell you to do something, most children are like, yeah, stop nagging me, I'm gonna do it already. But you know, if your parents tell you to do something, it's either so that you can learn, or just, you know, you need to learn to do stuff
For your own good.
Exactly. Otherwise, later you'll be like, oh, I need to hire this person and that person because I can't do anything on my own.
Well, now it's my turn. The moral of this story, the true moral, is if you want a piece of the reward, you must be willing to help with the work. So tell me, Rima and Ria.
Rima and Ria.
So tell me, if someone worked, would they get a piece of a reward?
They may get it immediately, or they will get it after a long time. But whatever work you do, it will never go waste. You will benefit. If not now, then then.
You know, if you do a piece of work, then it's just like what you sow, you will reap. If you sow some grains, you'll reap that.
So, if you want a piece of reward, if you want food, if you want to eat bread in the kitchen, you must help. You must work for it, like us. But dear friends, we have ran out of time. Oh, I don't even have a watch again. But anyways, dear viewers, we have run out of time, and we hope to see you guys next time. And make sure you take my advice. You must help your family work. You see your mom cooking, you have to help her with the plates and spoons. Make sure to move the spoons and help her set up the picnic or the table. And dear viewers, that's the end of our episode for today, and we hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Welcome to the Imagination Station, where stories come alive, it's our creation. Hassan, Ritaj, Ria, and Rima too. With teacher Farah, there's so much to do. We'll read about the stars and the ocean blue. Explore new hobbies, there's always something new. From painting to dancing, let's give it a try. With laughter and learning, we'll reach for the sky. So gather round, friends, let's start our quest. In this magical world, we'll learn and have the best. With every page we turn, our minds will grow wide at the Imagination Station.